Hey everyone, Ross McCorkle here with another episode of the Depot 180. The Pittsburgh Steelers have regained two of their most important players back into the lineup for a critical Week 15 game against the Indianapolis Colts. Edge rushers TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith were cleared from concussion protocol throughout the week, and both will be available for what is basically a playoff game for this team. The TJ Watt situation was and continues to be a little interesting as the NFL and NFLPA are conducting an investigation into the concussion protocol adherence by the Steelers pertaining to Watt. He took Ezekiel Elliott's knee or foot to the face early in the game against the New England Patriots. He was examined by the independent neurologist on the sideline for a few minutes, but returned to the game. He came back in featuring a dark visor, and then after the game was placed in the concussion protocol. Watt himself claimed no wrongdoing and said that they followed the process, but the investigation is taking place. Check back on SteelersDepot.com for updates, as we will surely have them for you when news breaks. Mitch Trubisky will be starting again in the most important game of the season thus far. His first start did not go well, with very little overall offense and multiple interceptable passes, including one that was picked off and returned into the red zone. Last week, he talked about wanting to be aggressive. This week, offensive coordinator Eddie Faulkner talked about needing to get George Pickens more involved downfield. Could this finally be the week they unleash Pickens, or at least try to? Pickens spoke to the media following practice this week and said his frustrations on the field are due to the team's performance, not his individual involvement. He also said he cannot produce with the types of routes he is running. If you look at his route chart from his 5 completions and 6 targets last week, it wasn't pretty. Lots outside the numbers and within 5 to 7 yards of the line of scrimmage. Part of unlocking Trubisky's intended aggression will be including Pickens downfield. The only Steeler ruled out of this game is QB Kenny Pickett. That was expected. Guard Isaac Seumalo is questionable with a shoulder injury. He played through it last game, but hasn't been able to practice this week, or last for that matter. I suppose it is possible he could suit up, but not even a limited practice is a bad sign. If he can't go, Nate Herbig will fill in. Herbig played pretty well filling in for Seumalo in the Cardinals game a couple weeks ago. He showed a little bit of that nastiness that has been generally missing from the line for much of the season. He does particularly well in run blocking, which the Steelers will want to get back to from their success a few weeks ago. Linebacker Segun Alubi, running back Jonathan Taylor, and tackle Braden Smith were ruled out for the Colts. This will have TJ Watt up against a very beatable offensive tackle. Let me know how you enjoyed the video on Twitter at Ross_McCorkle, and as always, visit SteelersDepot.com for your latest and greatest Steelers breaking news and analysis.